Okay, I think I'm live. Hopefully. Hello. Um, so it is 6 o'clock now. My husband just ran to go do something, and I just had the kid come in like 2 seconds ago crying about something. So I put him out there, and hopefully, I can be on this without a crying kid coming in. But today is day 2 of the workbook, and we are going to go over pages 3 and 4 today. So I guess we'll get started. My printer still isn't working. We lost a cord somewhere in the move. Like, we still have boxes downstairs, and we've been here since June. So what is that, July, August? 4 months. Still don't have everything set up. Still no printer. Can't find the cord. I guess we'll have to go buy a new one, but I have it on my laptop, so you'll see me looking over here. But if you go to page 3, it's the page at the top, it says brain dump. This is where you just look at the question and just list. You don't think about it. Don't take time to think about it, just list. So, things you feel you have to do. Oh my gosh, I don't think there's enough lines on this page for me to list all of them. But you can use extra pages if you need to. But this is things like just things that you feel you have to do every day or in a day, even if you do them like weekly, like laundry or something. Just things you always feel you have to do, like laundry, dishes, showering, exercising, feeding the kids, getting dressed, like everything you feel you have to do. Like there's a ton of stuff I know, like a lot of stuff. But just list it all out. Don't think, just list. It doesn't have to be in any kind of order or anything. Just go from the top of your head and just list all the things you feel you have to do. Now, like all the time, like just everything that you do. Driving places, meetings, like all that stuff. Just list it out. And then this might take a while too, because like I said, my list would be really long, but just list what you can. The next category says, can you let someone else do this? Now, so for example, showering, you really can't let somebody else do that for you. Doesn't work that way. Working out, I wish somebody could work out for me and I would get the benefits, but that's not how it works. So go through that list and just next to each one write, can you let somebody, this is just yes or no, can you let somebody else do it? Like dishes, yes, somebody else can do dishes. Getting dressed, no, nobody else can, well, I guess they could technically get you dressed, but that would be kind of weird. I don't know. I would put no next to that. It's kind of something you have to do for yourself. Like for me, taking the kids to school in the morning, I actually don't have anybody else who can do that. I did look for somebody else who could do that, and I seriously get to work with like a minute to spare most days. But so that is a no, unfortunately. I do have to do that, and but picking him up, yes, I got somebody else to do that. So just, yes, no, quick answer down. Don't take too long to think. Just yes, no. Then this is the hard part for some people. Who can help you with that? If you have somebody in mind, sometimes we don't. Like when I was looking for somebody to pick him up in the morning, I really didn't have anybody in mind. I kind of just put a message out there on Facebook and I found somebody to pick him up, but I didn't find anybody to take him. So, like, who can help? Like dishes, my kids can help with that. Laundry, husband, kids. Maybe school pickup, drop off, neighbor, friend. Like anybody you can think of who can help with that. And like I said, don't think too deep into it. Just first thing that pops into your head, like who can help me with this? And it couldn't even be like things that just make it easier. Like I'm trying to think like oh, I don't really have an example. I was thinking like when people like lay out their clothes for a week, or they have a service that gives them clothes for a week. But those things cost like money, and I don't have those things. Okay, forget I said that because I don't know where I was going with that. Like I said, sometimes I get off on tangents, but just list things that would make, or people who can help you with it. It's who, not what. Who can help you with it. Then, if we go to the next list, I hear running. Know if that's good or bad, but nobody's coming, so. Okay, what's this one say? Okay, these are some signs that you need help. So, oh, somebody was on, popped off. Okay, so these are some questions you can ask yourself. Like I said, if you don't have it printed out, you can always write them on a piece of paper. But okay. Do you feel stressed out every day because you have too much to do? Does it stop you from accomplishing things? Do you feel like you're always going from one task to the next, to the next, to the next? Like you're always doing something. And that you really don't have time to stop and think. Your schedule's full and you're going, like, it doesn't even have to be physically going somewhere. You're just doing from task to task to task. And do you actually get anything accomplished doing that? Like, are you leaving tasks to make a project because all of a sudden you guys start this one and you're not really accomplishing anything and you're not really having any time for yourself? That might be a sign. Do you ever take time for yourself? Do you ever get that moment to relax or maybe have a day where you don't do anything just to relax and take time for yourself and be do nothing, just do something for yourself? Are you so busy doing all the things that you don't have time to even relax? Like you're just going from one thing to the next and you can't fit in anything anywhere. Hi, Mom. um, and you're just going from one activity to the next. You have to give yourself that time to relax and to actually have time to do something. What would you do with more time? Now, this is one of my favorite questions because if you had more time, what would you do with it? Like, just list things that you love to do. And once you start listing those and you think, I really would like to have some time to do these things, it might be a little bit easier to ask for help. So just list the things you would love to do. And as you list them, just think, oh, it would be so nice. And maybe I should ask for help so I can actually do these things. And then, are you always tired because you're so busy doing everything that you're just exhausted? And are you happy and living the life you want to be living? That's kind of a hard question to answer. Can't You can be happy and you can live the life you want to live if you don't want to be jumping from task, if you want to be less busy and more time for yourself and time to actually do the things that make you happy. So those are some signs that you might need some help, and we can go over the next 2 pages tomorrow in the workbook. But yeah, so comment, let me know your answers to some of the questions, or email me if you don't want to comment. And thank you for joining me, Mom, and anybody else who watches the replay. And have a great night.